Hey everybody, Ben Frederickson here alongside Jeff Gordon talking Blues hockey. Happy holidays, Gordo. And is it safe to say Blues fans should perhaps be giving Jordan Kyrou some apologies for Christmas? There was a lot of questions asked about the multi-year extension the Blues gave him, and we all wondered, hey, is it too early? Is he going to grow into the player the Blues hope? And it sure seems like he's well on his way. And it sure seems like the chances the Blues are giving themselves of maybe salvaging this season are being led by performances by Jordan Kyrou. And then we see what happens when he's not in there, when he's hurt. Let's hope he get back in there soon, but I think the Blues made a good bet. I think we can say that now. What do you think?
Yeah, I think fans were a little panicky on our live chats, for instance.
No.
So they were even to the point of like, well, can you just buy him out? Well, look.
Oh, my God.
Look, I've been pretty consistent saying this kid's a talent. This is a guy you can build around. Now, does he need to learn how to check? Does he need to get stronger? Does he need to be more aware of the defensive end? Could be a little smarter at the offensive end? Sure. But let me tell you, you watch them play the Oilers. And we got McDavid and Draisaitl, two of the world's best players. I'm not saying Kyrou's at that level, but he's skating around like those two, and he's getting results, and they win the game. I mean, I'm not saying he's that guy, but he's pretty good, Ben Fred. And you can't find guys like this. I mean, this is a kid that's got like a Paul Kariya tool set, and he's not a Hall of Famer yet. And maybe he never will be. But these guys are hard to find. You know what? In a couple years, this is the guy that'll be looking. You'll say, "Hey, that's a $10 or $11 million a year player, not an $8+ million."
Could end up looking like a steal. The game is trending towards speed. It's trending toward goals, and he can bring you both of those things, and hopefully still grow in some other areas. But I got to tell you, Gordo, I like the way he's responding this season. You knew the pressure was going to be on him and Robert Thomas, and you knew there were going to be questions asked if there was a slow start. The whole team has played poorly at times this season. But as they've tried to kind of chip away at getting back into the postseason picture, Kyrou's been a big part of that. So they hopefully get him back soon. Hopefully he's healthy here, and they can continue to kind of grow with him in the direction he's going to help lead this team. The Blues playoff chances, Gordo, depending on where you look, they're about 50% down to about 16%. Where are they at? I hate the idea of trying to say, just turn the page and start trading guys off. We haven't even reached the new year yet, but we're not too far away from that point. Do you think they can get themselves back in where Doug Armstrong says, hey, let this thing play out before he starts dismantling it?
Yeah, it's just tough. Can they make it? Yeah, but it's going to be like probably that last wild card spot because all of these teams, including the three the Blues just played in Western Canada, they've all sputtered. So that last spot might go to a team with a pretty mediocre record. And, Doug Armstrong's like, just making the playoffs is not good enough. Doug Armstrong's like, well, I want to be in the playoffs with a chance to do some damage. If I can't meet that metric, as Paul Stastny found out, I'm going to make a trade. If I don't see us as a serious contender now, can they get all the way from here to serious contender? Boy, it's a Christmas season. I'll say maybe.
Hey, if Jordan Kyrou keeps piling up hat tricks like he had his first one the other night, maybe there's a chance. I could see Army doing more of that middle of the road stuff where you maybe deal off of Vladimir Tarasenko, but you don't blow it up.
Right.
Maybe he goes that route. We'll see. The Blues can still make things interesting, but they've got to start stacking up more and more wins like they have been doing on this road trip. For Jeff Gordon, I'm Ben Frederickson. Keep it locked at STLtoday.com for all your Blues hockey coverage.